Hi, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Cancer, this is your monthly reading for March. The month of March of 2023. Crazy. I'm just going to pull an overall energy here to really figure out like what is going on for you for the month of March. What can be the guiding light, the inspiration here. And then we're really going to go into the depth of that energy. I want you to remind you, or if you're new here, I want to tell you that I'm offering personal readings at this time. If you're interested in one, please send me a message. You find the address in the description box. I've also started with a super chat. You can actually support the channel by a little thingy down there. You see that a little money thingy to support the channel that way if you want to. Okay, Cancer. What is going on for you for the month of March? The Dragonfly. Live life to the fullest. I love this. Just the image of it. It's so earthy and it's so, I don't know, connected. Does that make sense? It's so grounded into Earth's most beautiful gifts. It's just, you know, one with Mother Earth. But this is also my hybrid card. This is when two species meet or two versions come together. This is not a dragonfly. This is actually a dragon with fly wings. And so we have merged. There's a merger. There's like a coming together. So whether this is you, whether this is like you with you, like you're really elevating yourself, coming to a next stage, if this is sort of like the 2.0 version of Cancer for the month of March, if this is you coming together with like literally, like that might be really literally, but just for one person or two, because this is a general read. So that's very specific, that maybe you have a business and you merge that business with someone else's business, or this is you coming together with another person. This is like, but for the majority of you, for the general Cancer, this is like a hybrid situation within yourself. Like you're really reaching the next level on your in your personal growth and in your spiritual journey, which is really beautiful and quite profound. Let's go deeper there and see what is going on for Cancer, please. For the month of March. Just really feeling that connection to Mother Earth as well. We have 2 of Ariel, and we have Perspective, the Hangman. Okay. We're looking at it from, or you've been being inspired to look at it from another perspective. You're inspired to, if we start with 2 of Ariel, you see, if we really focus in, there you go. You have the yin yang there, and you have the infinity sign. And I see that as you, Cancer, standing upside down, balancing yourself on one hand on the edge of things. Like that is really truly living on the edge of, you know, whether you like that or not. There's the feeling here with the merging with the Dragonfly card, which is talking about like just be everything that you can possibly be. Seek out the most of yourself. This is very much living on the edge. So it's like there's also this asking, if you're supposed to live this on the edge, if you're supposed to be like that out there and that like seeking the fullest potential of yourself, to also make sure that like you're not just doing this to how should I say this? I mean, there's nothing wrong with thrill seeking or with, you know, diving off a cliff just because you can. I'm not saying that every Cancer is diving off cliffs now. I'm just saying there's something to it here that like you want to have like so much life, and of course you should have that. Like what a beautiful thing to just live life to the fullest. But there's something here about finding the balance within like how much is too much? Because we have a change of perspective here. We have the hangman, which is asking you to sort of look at a situation from a little bit of a different perspective. And if that is taking on another person's viewpoint, if there's like, so Cancer's out here living life to the fullest, to the extreme fullest, which one should, as long as it feels good to you, as long as it feels like that's the thing for you. That there might be other people involved in your life that just doesn't see the point of view. They just don't understand this way of looking at things or living, or like, I'm going to use it as an example, and obviously it's not going to fit for everyone. So use your sort of own metaphor. It's like, okay, so for the longest time you didn't have children, and you could just go bungee jumping, paragliding, jumping off of planes, ski from the top of a mountain, live like life to the fullest, go racing in cars the fastest you possibly can, things like that. And then you have a child, you have a baby coming into this world, and you see nothing, like there's no difference here. You should just continue to do whatever you want to do. But then there's the father of the child or the mother of the child goes, you understand you can't do that anymore, right? You can't go thrill seeking anymore for the sake of the thrill. You have a baby to take care of now. Like you have, what do you tell that 5-year-old that like mom or dad wanted to just go paragliding for the sake of it, and then you never returned because whoopsie, that might be a little bit, it's living on the edge feel here. It's live your life to the fullest. Really find the maximum of who you are. There's some initiation or I'm looking for a word, instigator. Like there's some new energy that's being presented to you in the month of March. Just sort of, I don't know, it just brings everything to like a really, really poignant discussion, or like it just, there's more ways than one to look at this. And I just realized now that we have two people upside down here. Like that person is upside down and this person is upside down. And it's asking your surroundings at this moment. And if you don't recognize yourself, or you go, no, that's not me, but I understand 100% what you're talking about, because this is my spouse doing this, or this is my, child doing this, or this is my, whatever, this is a family member doing this. And you have such a vastly different opinion about what they're doing, that take into consideration you must go into your heart of hearts and just feel what is the right thing to do for you here, because you really can't have it all. You can be the most supportive guardian or parent or friend or whatever in a situation where you simultaneously go and jump off a plane. In my heart, I truly believe you can. If you have a feeling that you cannot, if you have a feeling like I maybe cannot continue to do the things I've done before, like I just want to live so to the fullest, that you're questioning that a little bit because other people in your surrounding have gotten you to the point of questioning it, I suggest strongly that you line up with that feeling, because feeling like you cannot live your life to the fullest like this, or live on the edge like this, and still go do the same things, there's sort of like a discord in your, what I call that, it's like it doesn't sit right if you continue to do things that you just don't want to do. I'm sorry for pausing there for a moment. I just got this story in my head. It was a while ago that I saw someone saying like they wanted to dive off a cliff. They wanted to dive off a cliff. And why would they do that? Because they just wanted to impress their friends. And I always believe that your inner guidance is going to tell you whether this is a good thing to do or not. And if your inner guidance, like your intuition or your gut feeling right now is saying, do not jump off this cliff, and you still do it, and then you come out the other side of that being really hurt or really injured, or maybe even like, you know, crossing over somewhere for a little moment and then coming back, you know, you can't say that you didn't have the voice inside of you saying you shouldn't do this right now. This might even be this message in itself, Cancer. This is quite a different message from what I'm normally like receiving here. This might even be a message for a Cancer out there saying, if there's something you're considering to do right now, like there's something you're preparing for, there's something you want to do, and you already have started to question it. Like you don't know if this is the right thing to do. Listen to that voice. It might be the right thing to do in a week from now. It might be the right thing to do a month from now. It might never be the right thing to do. But if this, in this very instance, like your guidance or someone around you makes you doubt what you're doing and you can't sort of line up with it again, like feeling good about what it is that you're doing, I would wait until I have the energy straightened out. And if this is a big decision, if this is like you want to live your life to the fullest, you want to take this to the next level, like we want to become a freaking hybrid, you want to merge with like the newest version of yourself, and it brings about like so many new opportunities, it brings about like living life to the fullest, truly living life to the fullest. But there's something within you saying, yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the next level. I'm feeling the upgrade. I'm feeling stuff happening in my body. I feel it, you know. But then there's this voice saying, we're on the go here. We're on the path. We're figuring freaking out like how to stand upside down and juggle like all these things at the same time. And you're doing a really terrific job. But we might need to wait just a short while to just have a little bit of a different perspective of what's going on here before we can sort of fully immerse ourselves into this new situation, your new 0.20 version of yourself, if you will. I hope this makes sense. Can we go a little bit deeper here and just see why this is here for Cancer, please? So just recognize here that I'm not saying, this is not a message saying don't do it. And this is not a message saying do it. It's a message saying whatever you feel is right in your heart, and you feel aligned with that wish, continue on that path. Whatever you feel is a little bit off in your heart and you haven't aligned with that wish or aligned with whatever this is for you, work on that alignment first. That's all we're saying here. There's no like right and wrong under the sky. There's no like, once, you know, I don't know why that keeps coming back, but like once you have children, you should never do that again. That's just bluntly irresponsible. No, it isn't. For someone that's like so in alignment with what they're doing, they're going to be fine 100% of the 100 times that they're doing it. But a person that feels like second guessing in the situation, they feel like, I don't know if it's ready yet, or if this is like a merger, if this is even like coming together with another business, you know, it's like it's going to take you to the next level. Like, you know, this is going to set off your business for like life. This is going to be life changing. This is going to be such a transformation for you to merge your business with someone else's business, or to go like just come together in the sense of business, or even going into a relationship with someone. You're blending your life with another person's life. And it doesn't sit right with you just yet. Wait. It's not, there's no such thing as then you missed the opportunity, or it's never coming back around, or like this is, I hear people saying every once in a while, like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I understand the core, like the feeling of that, but the universe has the capacity to bring about another and another and another and another situation with similar, might be not the exact same people, exact same situation in the exact same scenario, but the same sort of thing will come back around when you're in alignment with it, when it's like lined up. We have refusing to see here, and I'm going to actually read from the book. And another card. structure. There's the same, and we actually have 3 number 2 on the table. We have 2 in the number 12, and we have 2 and 2. So there's so much asking for balance, alignment, balance. And then we have very much the same. They're like even looking in the same direction. That, like I said, it's so earthly, it's so motherly. It's like the connection to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. Both in this card and in this card. This is the nurture card. Very, very similar. As are these. Like hanging upside down. So, refusing to see, Cancer. Number 2. Okay. Refusing to see. See the connection there with spirit, like we had the light there on the top of your head. Keywords to this card is assess, decide, impasse. I think it's called impasse. Honesty. This card speaks about how important it is to see relationships as they really are, rather than how you'd like them to be. This is not always an easy or comfortable thing to do. However, in order to make correct decisions in a relationship, you must be clear about it. Are you maintaining the status quo even though the current situation may not meet your needs? Are you at an emotional impasse in the matters of the heart? At this time you may be withdrawing emotionally from a relationship or the need to make a decision regarding that relationship. This does not serve your best interest. You must open your eyes and your heart to the truth. But by honestly assessing the situation, you'll know just what you need to do. Knowing the truth will make your decision easier and will lead you to a more fulfilling relationship. And I'm going to use this as like the feeling that we already had here, that this is about sort of having a feeling about something, having an indication of something, a nudge, a feeling, a gut feeling, that intuitive feel about that this situation might not be like what you want it to be, if that makes sense, but still moving on in the same direction, still going after, still doing the thing that you said you wanted to do. It's just asking you to be honest, like to just look at this situation honestly. Maybe try to see it from a different perspective and see like what comes up, and then evaluate what to do in this situation. And then we have the nature card that is like, it's asking you to just connect with Mother Earth right now, connect with your deepest desires, connect with like, it's almost like, okay, we just take everything off the table for a bit. Just take it off the table, whatever it is that you're doing, and then sort of start over. Connect with your heart, connect with Mother Nature, connect with Mother Earth. In however way that you're doing that, it's so beautiful because we had that little light there, and we had like this huge helmet on, like I'm not going to look there, I'm not going to look over there. And then it's asking you, like the same light is like the helmet has come off, or the blindfolds has come off, and behind it is just a big sun. It's just a big light. And now you have access to that light. I love the play off how the different cards are showing. It's like a little story told within the cards today. That you can reach the light here and the truth. You can reach the truth. You can reach alignment. You can reach like getting. I think you know what I'm after here, and you know this is your reading. Like if you understand that, yeah, I know. there's this thing that I want to do. And it's like, because you might be a little bit bored, you might be a little bit scared of, it might be that you're bored and you've been waiting for stuff to move forward. And when you feel that they finally do, you sort of make things happen a little bit too quickly. Or if you see this situation not really going anywhere, you want to hurry it up. Like, you want to just hurry it up so that it sort of starts to happen. Or you see it happen so quickly now, and not sort of jumping the gun or jumping on board quickly enough, you think you're going to miss out. In either case, those are not aligned. It's asking you to just like take your blindfolds off a little bit, pause for a moment, look at it from a different perspective. There is another way here. There's perhaps even a better way, and there's another way of looking at the situation where you will find alignment. I can't say it in any other way. You will find a balance with the situation where you will come in right at the right time, where you will emerge with the exact right people at the right moment. But there needs to be sort of a reconnection with yourself, if that makes sense. It's asking you to just go to the core of things. What is it that you really truly want here? Don't proceed with anything unless you're 100% sure, unless you're like in alignment with what you're saying you want to do. And if this is like someone else's worry, if this is someone else doing this, and this like you're feeling worried about someone else's alignment, help them get to the alignment rather than putting your worry onto it. Get your own alignment. Talk yourself into like, they probably know what they're doing, or if you feel like no, they don't. Like, talk it out. Try to look at it from their perspective. See if you can help them really get into the center of what they're doing, because that's where they're going to be the most untouchable or most invincible, you know? I hope this makes sense. Some final guidance here for the month of March. Final guidance. Final guidance. I don't know why I want to compare it to fame, and I don't know, I can't sort of relate to the fame in the magnitude of what you hear certain people coming into fame really fast, and it's like they're young, they're up and coming, and it's like they're an overnight sensation. It's like stepping in fully into your purpose, stepping in fully into your potential. And then you're given all of these gifts, like you're given all of this money instantaneously. You're given like yesterday no one knew who you were, and today everyone knows your name. And it's like, what to do with that? We hear about those people who like cannot handle it. They're going into it too fast. They're using the money in really not healthy ways, or they are using their fame in not healthy ways. And then we have other people who are like, slow and steadily, you know, are adjusting to the new situation. Does this make any sense? Okay, final advice. Trust. Trust it. And what is it that you need to trust? You need to trust that there is a thing. There is such a thing as alignment. You see how aligned they are? Your person with your soul, with your oversoul, with like, it's just a big, we are aligned here. There is such a thing as the right time, as timing, as nothing passes you by. Trust in this situation. Okay? That's what I have for you, Cancer. What a different reading here today. I hope this made sense to at least one person out there, and if it did, then I'm happy. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Take care.